With the POD market sizing up to reach nearly $68 billion within the next 8 years, the time to get in is now. And despite some people claiming POD is oversaturated, it's just not true.
I don't think print on demand is oversaturated at all. Just think about how many people there are in the world and how we're in an age where you can reach almost anyone in the world at any time.
Hey, my name is Leah, and we've lined up 4 experts in the POD biz to share their words of wisdom and predictions for 2024.
Hello, my name is Cassie Johnson, and I am a print-on-demand seller of over 3.5 years now with Etsy and Printify. And in that time, I've been able to sell over $800,000 worth of print-on-demand products on Etsy.
Hey everyone, it's Juna with Detour Shirts. I started print on demand in 2005. I love selling t-shirts online. In fact, I love teaching other people how to design and sell t-shirts online, which I do on my YouTube channel.
My name is Mandy. I've done everything from operating my own cupcake business to publishing planners on Amazon KDP and what feels like everything in between. I started my print-on-demand journey in early 2022 and have since reached over $175,000 in total revenue so far.
My name is Starla Moore. I'm a seller of 11 years on Etsy, the CEO and head coach at the Handmade Alpha Academy, and I'm also the manager at erank.com, where I analyze the hottest trends that shoppers are searching for across platforms like Etsy and Amazon.
With over 3 decades in combined e-commerce experience and over $1 million in combined revenue, our experts definitely know a thing or two about print on demand. First things first, design. Trends like mermaid core and cottagecore hit it big in 2023. What do you think is next?
We can always try to guess what might be popular in the realm of POD, but in reality, the raw data is king when it comes to predicting what the next hottest trend may be. Right now, over at eRank, we're seeing spikes in searches for strawberry shirts, skyrocketing from an average of just 1,630 searches in July to 8,740 in August, and to 9,540 average searches in September. And this is just one example of an item that began skyrocketing out of nowhere. For a complete list of the 100 most searched items in the most popular POD categories, be sure to check out the eRank monthly trend report. Just be sure to watch out for trademark terms.
It's hard to predict, but I've been seeing a lot of like these Asian mashups with either Korean, Japanese, Chinese, just popular Asian kind of mashups with different niches. So recently I saw one with, kawaii is a good example where you take one thing and then kind of change it to make it really cute, Japanese cute. There's also some other ones. I think the Asian culture is huge and it's great, and I think it's just gonna start mixing with a lot of different niches that we'll see. I would guess if Squid Games comes out in 2024 and we hear more K-pop and things like that, and I think those are just gonna naturally mix with our pop culture, and then we'll see that in our design.
Personally, I think that retro and nostalgia styles that bring us back to the 80s and 90s and 2000s have really started to become predominant in the marketplace, and I predict will continue to be on the rise going into 2024. I also think we'll continue to see a lot of infusion of styles that have very nature-based themes. We see this in the free-spirited style of forest core that has elements of mushrooms and woodland creatures and fantasy, along with the hippier outdoorsy granola girls, where there's a focus on designs with trees and mountains and suns with natural soft tones of ivory, military green, and chocolate browns within the design and product itself.
I think we're going to see a continuation of a lot of those same types of trends like cottagecore, dark academia, mermaid core. Those types of aesthetics are still very popular on the platform. I'm also seeing that there's no slow in the Western style that became very popular in 2023, and the retro trend of doing 70s, 80s, and 90s style items are really coming in strong right now as well, and I really foresee those continuing all the way through 2024.
I love what Starla said. Raw data is king, and I couldn't agree more. This combined with what is clearly already working, like retro styles, are the ingredients for a bestseller. What's going to change the game in 2024?
AIs just keep getting better and better and better, and I just did a video on how people are selling t-shirts designs or t-shirts with designs made from AI and doing really, really well. I think that's going to be a game changer. Not only text-to-image AI, but writing titles and good SEO and all that stuff with AI is just going to be a game changer.
I believe in 2024, we are going to continue to see a huge increase in personalization. Not only is consumer demand continuing to increase for personalized items, but as a seller, it's also one of the best ways to carve out a place for your products in a large marketplace like Etsy. I also don't think we can ignore AI and the impact that it's having on not just the industry, but the world around us. Between leveraging ChatGPT and Midjourney as tools in our toolbox, but also AI in the form of quality control or even customer service. These will each present new opportunities as well as changes to the marketplace, making it what I believe to be a very exciting time to be a business owner.
Now more than ever, shoppers on Etsy value a human experience on the platform. Over at erank.com, we recently surveyed a panel of 1,000 Etsy buyers. And through this study, we discovered that shoppers place value in seller communication, quality photos of the products that they're buying, great reviews, and even ease of making returns. As POD sellers, we need to think outside of the box in 2024 in order to be more than just businesses, but as unique human-run shops who value the experiences of our customers above all else.
I think some big changes in the industry in the past year are a lot of people stepping up their game with their designs, creating better designs, more personalized designs, and designs that are more in tune with exactly what their ideal customer for that product wants. I think gone are the days that you can lazily add something that you think is cute or something that you like to the platform. I think we're in an age where your business success will only be as good as your business's research. Take the time to truly understand the niches that you're designing for and figure out ways that you can actually add value, because this is where the true money is being made.
While it's clear that AI is gonna stick, the human aspect of any business can't be ignored. Do your research, know your ideal customer, and use AI as a tool to aid in your business's growth, not as a replacement. Let's address what some people are saying about POD being oversaturated. What are the facts here?
I don't think print on demand is oversaturated at all. Let's just take, for instance, how many products that Printify's added to their platform in the last year that you're able to customize and sell in your store. Because then no one's selling that particular product in the niches that you know best just yet, and you'll be able to dominate them. I do think there are some products on Etsy that have gotten oversaturated over time, like really broad and general things like motivational t-shirts. But just think about how many people there are in the world and how we're in an age where you can reach almost anyone in the world at any time.
POD is only oversaturated if you see yourself as just a POD seller, which, by the way, is not a niche. As a POD seller, it's important to understand the difference between niche versus industry. Mugs, for example, are not a niche. They're an industry. Shirts? Still not a niche. That's an industry. So in order to stand out against your competitors, it's time to stop listing everything for everyone and really narrow down on a defined and profitable niche.
I definitely think it's saturated. I don't think it's oversaturated. I think people can still make a lot of money with print on demand. I don't think it's oversaturated. I think a lot of people like to say something's oversaturated to give them some ammunition on not to do things. So t-shirt designs and print on demand is ever changing depending on what pop culture comes in and the trends come in. And so I don't think it's gonna ever be oversaturated.
As more entrepreneurs and artists recognize the lower barriers to entry and potential for profit in the print-on-demand space, the number of shops and products has increased significantly over the recent years, particularly in marketplaces like Etsy. However, saturation doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't room for new shops to succeed. New shops continue to prove this time and time again. So while the print-on-demand market may be more competitive now, it's still absolutely possible for new shops to thrive by carving out a unique space in the marketplace, providing value to customers, and staying adaptable in response to changing market dynamics and demands.
It's true that in any business endeavor, there'll always be competition. But on top of the low barrier to entrance, with so many choices for evergreen products and endless niche opportunities out there, there's still plenty of room in the POD space to get your slice of the profit pie. How has social commerce changed POD in 2023? Is it a strategy worth implementing in 2024?
The great thing about directing traffic from social media is that you don't have to rely solely on the algorithms of your marketplace to send traffic to you. Instead, with social media, you have the opportunity to form valuable connections with your ideal customers.
I've personally seen a lot of small businesses benefit from being able to use the TikTok shop, for instance. I think these types of platforms are going to be amazing resources for the people who are willing to become the face of their brand and share their brand story, as customers really like to feel connected to who they're purchasing from and really love to follow a great story. It makes me think of one particular creator, Lindsay Girk, that I saw last year. She made some videos about how flamingos, when they're raising their young, will lose their pink coloring. But she made a shirt that says, "Get your pink back," and it was a motivational shirt for moms out there who are overwhelmed with motherhood to get their pink back. And it was a movement. I saw so many people duetting this, so many people wearing this. I'm sure it was a really successful launch for that creator.
When it comes to virality and the ability to become literally an overnight hit, social commerce has changed the game. All it takes is one viral video about your business or product, and that ability to buy directly from social platforms means it's a dynamic and effective strategy for print-on-demand businesses to reach a broader audience, drive sales, and build a brand awareness. If the thought of selling via social media scares you, or if you don't have any samples of your products for videos, get your customers involved. Ask them to tag you in a selfie wearing your product, or better yet, incentivize them to share your product videos. User-generated content serves as incredibly valuable and authentic endorsements of your products, and we've seen that industry explode in 2023, and again, I think that will continue in 2024.
I think we'll start to see more and more social media sites try and implement and get the sale within the site. I think because people are on social media already, they're not necessarily there to buy, but I think these social media companies are going to want to try and get some of that, right? Some of those, and I think it benefits them, so it also benefits us who are on social media too.
Key message: get your stuff up on social media. And what about creating content to publicize a store? What's going to be big in the creator world in 2024?
In 2023, it's estimated that the average attention span of a human is only 8.25 seconds, putting our average attention span less than a goldfish swimming in at 9 seconds. With this in mind, short-form video content is king in the world of content creation and online marketing, with nearly every social media platform having some variation between TikToks, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So in 2024, I predict a continuation of this trend, as well as the need to adapt in order to maintain the attention span of our ideal audience or target customers.
Again, I think AI, we're going to see the AI-ification, if that's a word, of everything. So I think people who learn how to use AI effectively are going to learn how to win. So I think it's going to be really popular moving forward, and as it gets smarter and smarter, I think more and more people are going to use AI for different things in the industry.
I think AI in general is changing the face of everything, and the creator space is no exception. Between AI video editing tools and AI marketing assistants and AI analytics and SEO, it will definitely continue to have a big impact on the creator world. While I am generally less of a fan of it on the artwork side of things as a creator, you can sign me up for it all day, every day when it comes to leveraging it for productivity and efficiency. Ultimate key to success in the creator economy is authenticity, consistency, and a deep understanding of your audience and the pain points that you can help solve.
People want honest and authentic content, and they want it fast. What do you think is coming for the print-on-demand industry in 2024? We want to hear your thoughts in the comments, and if you agree with our experts, like this video, and as always, to stay up to date with the latest in the biz, subscribe to Printify.